Yes, welcome to today's class. We are continuing forms of government. We are continuing our lectures on forms of government. Forms of government. In the previous class, we learned about democracy. We learned about what? Democracy. And we say that democracy is a form of government where eligible citizens vote, isn't it? They choose their leaders. In another word, we can say that democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people, isn't it? It is the best form of government known for now. Now we're going to look at other forms of government. Number one is what we call oligarchy. Oligarchy. And this oligarchy simply means a government ruled by few privileged and powerful people. A government ruled by what? Few privileged and powerful people. It is a selfish form of government that benefits only few. Is that clear? Oligarchy is not democratic. It's not the people that vote them in. The government there is consisting of few powerful people. You understand? Once you're powerful, maybe you're very rich, or you have the ancestral trait of leadership. Leadership like monarchs. You understand? Monarchs. You see some governments in Africa, they install themselves because they are very rich and powerful. You understand? They cannot go out. And you see them, you see their family. Them within their family, championing the affairs of the state. That is oligarchy. A type of government that is ruled by few privileged people. Is that clear? Now we have what we call aristocracy. Aristocracy, that's another form of government. Aristocracy. And what is aristocracy? It is a form of government by the best and most qualified people in the state. You understand? Jam is going to ask you, which form of government has its leaders as the best and most qualified people in the state? You know it is what? Aristocracy. A government by the best and most qualified people in the state, or by those seen as superior citizens to whom people look up to for leadership. You understand? It can also be called a government by nobility. Government by what? Nobility. People that are most qualified. Who can tell me the merits of aristocracy? What are the advantages of aristocracy? What are the advantages of aristocracy? Aristocracy uses the most qualified people to rule. Is that clear? It is not by numbers. It is not by voting. You understand? It uses the best brain, the most people that are most qualified. Is that clear? So if somebody is qualified enough to be your leader, possibly the leadership would be a good one, isn't it? So, and what can you say is the demerit? What is the disadvantage of aristocracy? It is not democratic. It is not what? Democratic. We say that democracy is the best form of government, is it not? So anything that is not democratic might not be very good, because it does not involve the larger majority of people putting them into power. You understand? It's simply the government by the most qualified person. But at the same time, the people might not really want the person, isn't it? So government is based on when it has legitimacy, when plenty people want that very government to be in power. Is that clear? Is that clear? Now we're going to look at another form of government, which is the number 4 form of government. And that form is what we call monarchy. That form is called what? Monarchy. Who can tell me where monarchy is practiced? Countries where monarchy is practiced? England, Britain. They are using monarchy. This is the form of government under the rule of a king, queen, or emperor, or what? Emperor. That is monarchy. It's a form of government under the rule of a king, queen, or an emperor. A form of government under the rule of a king, queen, or what? Emperor. King, queen, or what? Emperor. That is monarchy. Is that clear? Is that clear? And if it is a king, queen, or king, the ruler is often called the monarch. It's often called the what? Monarch. In northern Nigeria, we also have very strong monarchy. You understand? The Sultan of Sokoto is in charge, isn't it? In Kano, we have the Emir of Kano. That's the monarch, isn't it? In some places, the monarch has absolute power. In some places, the monarch has what? Absolute power. The monarch can give instructions and order that people don't need to contest. Is that clear? If you also go to Saudi Arabia, we also have the king there, isn't it? So there are some places where we have the king. What are the merits of monarchy? What are the merits of monarchy? Number one, there is what we call political stability. There is what we call what? Political stability. You find that in places where monarchs are in charge, there is always political stability. Maybe because of the absolute power the monarch has. Have you ever seen somebody challenging the Sultan of Sokoto or the Emir of Kano? No. The monarchs have this power by virtue of their position. Is that clear? Is that clear? Also, there is what we call historical and cultural strength. There is historical and what? Cultural strength. The Sultan or the Sokoto Caliphate has very big respect historically and culturally, you understand, because of the monarchy. You understand? The same thing happens to the Oba of Benin, the king of Saudi Arabia. There is this respect that goes, this cultural respect or cultural strength that goes with a monarch. Is that clear? Then the monarch also enjoys what we call loyalty. Enjoys what we call what? Loyalty. What are the demerits? What are the demerits of monarchy? What are the disadvantages of monarchy? The monarchy does not accept the principle of majority. It does not accept the principle of what? Majority. You cannot say because you don't want it or because of the masses don't want it that it doesn't happen. The person that has the final say is the what? The monarch. The person that has the final say is the what? Monarch. There is no election. There is no what? Election in a government that is run by the monarch system. It is by appointment, you understand, or by inheritance. If you want to make the next Sultan or the next Emir of Kano, will you say everybody should come, let's vote for the person? It is by inheritance. It is already there. Is that clear? So in an event where the monarch does not have good character, you cannot use election to vote him, you cannot vote him out, you understand? He perpetuates his time in the office and maybe do things that are not good. So when there is no election, it's a very big disadvantage. Is that clear? Is that clear? So we look at other forms of government. We look at other words, forms of government. Look at other forms of government. And number 5, we look at what we call republic. This form of government has an elected head of state by the people. You understand? Republic form of government has an elected what? Head of state by the people. Is that clear? And he's always elected for a specified time, you understand, in the office. And this person is known as the word president, you understand. He's the president of the republic. So that's how you have a republic. When there is an election and you have the government, is that clear? Becomes the head of state. What are the features of republic? What are the features of a republican form of government? Number 1, head of state known as president is what? Elected. That's how you know that this is a republic. Number 2, it must be politically independent. A republic must be politically independent. Republic of South Africa is independent. No other country controls what they do. There is what we call homemade constitution. Constitution is the law of the land, isn't it? There must be homemade constitution. Members of the legislature must be elected by the people. Is that clear? Members of the legislature of a republic must be elected by the people. Republic. Is that clear?